Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside Chiller Easton here as we're going to play a pool game between the Buffalo Bulls and the Liberty Flames. So happy you could join us here. I'm Thomas Piano. I'm going to bring you this game here between these two squads as the Flames and the Bulls both playing here today. Having actually, I believe, Liberty and Buffalo, they have already been defeated in Pool B as Minot State, 4 points in the pool. Liberty with only 1 with an overtime loss, and Buffalo 0-2 only has 0 points. So no matter what happens with the Minot game, Liberty can max out at 3, and they will not be able to catch Minot State. So we continue with this pool game, as all games here will be played, though. And the two teams in their last huddle before we get ready to drop the puck in this one. You get a view from center ice here. Two teams, as you can see, Buffalo to the right breaking out. And getting ready to break the huddle will be Liberty, as they will do just that. Two teams getting ready to come to center ice here, and we're just about time to go and drop the puck in this game between the Bulls and the Flames. Center ice face-off, and we are underway from Chiller Easton here, and the opening control is going to be handed by the Bulls. They will look to carry it on in. They do, and get it down below the goal line. They look to center. There's a point shot, and that's going to whiz wide, and as you could hear, it clanked off that backboard. Now into the far side corner. As the Liberty fans making noise here in the early going in this game against Buffalo. Just 25 seconds into this one. This is Pool B play here. Minot State, the champions of the pool. We did get clarification that the rule had been changed before the tournament ever started. So congratulations also to Lakehead University as they are advancing. Also in Pool D, I believe we have the tournament has been decided as to who was moving on. As Bishop's University, with their 4 points and having beaten the other two teams in their pool, they as well are moving on. So very exciting hockey here as we narrow down the field in the ACHA Division II Women's National Tournament. Puck's going to be played around now as the Flames look to get it out. Held in by the Bulls, a shot towards the net, and that was redirected just wide. Puck bouncing down to the middle. Lead feed is a good one here as the Flames look to bring it out. With speed over the line, Pilish plays it around. It's going to rim around all the way to the far side corner where Early's going to have a stick on it. It's tapped on back to the point. There's a shot on, missed on the short side. Rebound's going to carry him through here, back to the near side boards, and it's going to be chopped up and out of play. You will get a whistle and a face-off upcoming. Face-off will be an offensive zone face-off for the Flames. No shots either way, no score either way. 18:50 to go here in period number 1. This face-off going to be controlled by Liberty. They look to go to work offensively. It's played around down below the cage and now whipped up towards the short boards on the far side. Flames are able to keep it in. It's redirected on further and played back by the Bulls. They will look to clear on the near side. It's tipped up the wall, and now a lead feed will spring Buffalo down the right wing side. They move it to the middle. A shot on, and a save was made. Big rebound. It's sitting loose in the crease, and it's going to be cleared away. Good job back-checking there by the Flames. They did not want to give up anything on that first opportunity. Back the other way now come the Flames as we go end-to-end. A shot save, and the rebound just unable to find its room on the wide side. And again, as we said, end-to-end we go. Puck in the middle of the rink now as the Bulls will look to move it D to D. They have it in their end. Stretch pass is going to hit off the Liberty bench, and the Flames will bring it right back in as a result. Looking to cut on through. Good speed there, and that shot, I believe, redirected wide if it ever came on goal. A near tuck attempt, and then a secondary attempt, and that would not go either. Flames now, after the Bulls had an early shift control, now it's a couple of good shifts by the Flames, as that's going to carry them out to center ice. We battle right here at center ice. And now the Bulls go ahead and tip it in. Behind the net's going to be fired around by the Flames. And it'll get to the short boards on the far side, but the Bulls are able to hold the line. That's thrown towards the cage, didn't get on goal, and now it's going to ricochet out to center ice. And an icing call here will move the faceoff all the way back down into the Liberty defensive end. Just underway, 17:15 to go on the first period clock, 0-0 our score. There's a face-off and a shot. Oh, that just whizzed wide off the stick of a Bulls player. Now they look to move to the middle. Control, contain. They hand it on back to the right wing point. There's a shot on, and that may have grazed off the post on the way by. And a puck's going to end up being hit with a high stick, and we'll have a face-off move out to center ice. This puck's going to be cleared on over. Sweeping it up ahead is going to be number 27, Hoberg. She moves it in. There's a pass rink wide and a shot there that didn't connect. Good looking one-timer pass across. It just didn't work out there on that opportunity, and the Bulls will look to bring it back. Trying to bring it in wide, looking to cut to the middle and unable to do so there. I believe that was 23, Talty. Quickly the Flames look to move it on back. It's sent to the middle. It's intercepted. Look out here. Norton, who had 3 goals in the last game, and they score here early in this one. A 1-0 lead as the Bulls will strike first, and they have taken the lead to the Liberty Flames just 3:31 into this game. What a start here as the Bulls will grab a 1-0 lead just at the 3-minute and 31-second mark. It's going to be a Buffalo goal. And back at center ice for the continuing face-off here. At center, they try to poke it on further. They cannot, and it's going to be brought right back in by the Bulls. The goal will go to Norton. Missed the assists, but either way you cut it, it is now a 1-0 lead for the Bulls as they now look to pounce on it and bring it right back in over the line. They gain the red line and look to move it on in. They stab it away there, trying to poke it up the wall a little bit further. That did not work as the Flames will look to bring it on back. They're going to wave off the icing here as they're going to say it was touch. Not that the right side of center had been gained, but that it had been deflected, so no icing. Centered on through, but the Bulls defensively were able to knock that away. Trying to redirect it up further and unable to get a stick on it there was Caitlin Mitchell. Or excuse me, that's number 9 now, Latour. Good job by her, though, to continue on the follow-up. Puck stolen away, and now the Flames come at it. Full speed ahead, Sarah Laporte. Moving in wide, and Laporte just offside. And a whistle and a face-off upcoming as we are 4 minutes and 42 seconds in to this game here. A 1-0 lead for Buffalo. The goal scored by Norton. Off the draw, the Bulls trying to force their way through here. They get to the middle and they move it in. That shot didn't work, and back the other way now comes the Flames. Kind of an end-to-end start here into this one. They move it in wide. A little bit of a drop feed is good. That shot was blocked on the way through, and it'll be held by the Bulls netminder. Good stop there, as able to make that save was number 33, Teresa Mioski. We have a face-off coming up in the far side circle here in the offensive end for the Flames. That's going to be wired around the near side boards. It's going to get to the hash marks and not going to get out as the Flames look to keep the pressure on. They had number 92 in front. That was early. Pass never found its way. Now circling and moving in is Pilisic. She takes it down below the goal line. Look to wrap in front. That did not connect. On the near side, the Bulls stretch the play. Could be a 1-on-1 rush here. They carry it on through, looking to move it on in. They get it to the middle, and now Norton dips wide, and that shot's going to be deflected off into the corner. There's a shot there, and that did not miss the near far side post by much. And it's battle being done in the corner here. Don't have a great angle down for that corner, but the puck's going to squirt free and come all the way out to the far side short boards. And it's going to be backhanded to center by the Flames. That's wired right back in by Buffalo. That job was done there by number 10 in blue, Sauda. At center ice, it gets knocked off the stick of Hegley. And the follow-up comes by the Flames, though. They get it in. They look to the middle. Still looking. A little bit of a dip move there did not work as Latour, I believe, knocked that one away. And now 3 Bulls come to center ice with it. With speed over the line. A shot on, and that just went wide. Actually, it looked like... Now, Victoria Smith looks like it says she was scratched, but it looked like number 4 coming up the ice. Keep an eye on that going forward, but the Flames right back on it. Good pace to this one in the early going. With speed, back the other way is Rice. There's a shot on it. The Bulls netminder will make the save, and Mioski will get the hold with 13:30 now remaining here in the period. Face off here. It's now battled in and flipped around. Control had by the Flames, or I should say by the Bulls, as they're going to recorral it in their corner. Played up and around. It gets to the line, not out. Turnover, a shot, and a quick shot, and a good-looking shot, and the save was made there. Now the Bulls look to come back on the offensive. Trying to drag it on forward. They move it in, and it's chopped off over into the near side corner. They clear it to the line. Actually, they're going to scrum with it in the corner as they still do battle here. And the Flames are able to dig it out and move it right on through center ice. Through that Blue Jackets logo at center, they cut through. Look at the speed here. They carry in and a shot. And Mioski able to make the save on that one. We get a whistle and a face-off coming up. Good-looking rush was made there. I believe Ashley Wright, number 23, made the play. But the save was made by Mioski. Early shots, 7-6 in favor of the Flames. This is one of the more shot-heavy games we've had so far, at least in the early going. There's been a lot of feeling out process in a lot of these games, but not so much in this one, as the Flames and the Bulls taking every chance they got to get the rubber on goal. This is going to play back to the line. Grace Laporte steps in. They turn back to the Bulls on a turnover, and it's going to be brought to the line and now out of the zone. Handed on to number 16, Norton. She's been dangerous all tournament. Norton, a shot and a save was made. Rebound going to be blockered off into the corner. Another chance, and that was held on the outside by the netminder Gerber. Played up and out, and rushing back in are the Flames. They move in, a backhand chance, scores! And a team celebration there. As looks like Hober gets the goal, and when you're in pool play, and that doesn't, the pool's already been decided, you might as well enjoy your little goal celebration there. And we'll see, though, that usually will draw some ire from the other team as well, because it did not look like the Buffalo bench was happy. 7:57 the time of it, and it's going to be, I believe, Hoberg on the goal. Now back in deep. They look to thread it up, and a long bomb pass by the Bulls didn't connect through. They move it on in. Centering pass there didn't connect. Cleared out and brought back now. Flames will look to bring it on again. They try to dip wide. They leave it up on a tee. Here's a chance in front, and a good stop there. Mioski made the stop. Stayed with it the entire way and made the save. Cleared to the line, not out. Circling back for Buffalo will be the Bulls defenseman. That is number 8 in blue. As that was, Peters on the play. We move it back down to our left, and now we bounce around in the middle with it. Puck's going to squirt over to the near side wall. Played to the line, and it'll get out. And now here come the Flames one more time. They move in, a rising shot that got the glass. Rice will turn, find the trailer, and that's going to get Karamon through and just end up ricocheting off to the near side corner. Behind the net to make a play will be Caitlin Mitchell. Mitchell plays it up the near side wall. Bulls looking to get back on the offensive. Trying to get in wide here is going to be Norton. Norton threw it on. The save was made, and with 10:38 to go, we'll get a whistle and a face-off upcoming. With 10:38 to go, shots 9-8 in favor of Liberty. Score 1-1 in favor of no one as we're all locked up here. Off the draw, it's loose in front of the cage, and they dig away at it. Comes out clean and looking to throw it on back to the point. It didn't have enough to get back there by Copeland. Now it does get to the line. Held in, good keep here, and then just forced on in further by Mitchell on a nice play. Trying to dig it out and move back is Talty. To the middle, a shot, and that just missed on the far side of the post. Spinning shot, and that fires well wide. Coming over to get it will be Mitchell. To the middle, it's loose out of the cage and sprawling out in front. And a good save by Gerber now with 10:07 to go in a game that currently sits at 1-1 in pool, I believe it's Pool B action. Offensive zone face-off here for the Bulls as they look to get their lead back. They struck first. Liberty answered, and they move in, and a rising shot. And upset with herself with that one is the prolific scorer, Norton, as that'll go out of play. Face-off in the far side of the rink as it stays in the offensive zone here. Draw, spin around. Bulls are going to be able to win it. They try to move to the middle. It was taken away by Liberty. And now the Flames pass it up. Could be a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They carry it in over the line and roll all the way into the far side corner. Spun around and works its way over to the near side. Bulls still looking to get a clear here if they can. Spinorama effort there by number 23, Talty, to get it out of the zone. It ends up being pushed around to the far side. Lead feed never found its target. And the Flames will turn in neutral ice, trying to cut on by and just trying to fight through a check there was Hoberg. And the Bulls have it circling in their own end, Mitchell. Mitchell with a lead feed. That was a little bit too far for any Bulls to handle, and it's just going to be shot back into the near side corner. A race for the puck is going to be controlled by the Bulls, and they tap it up the boards, and they'll get out to center. Norton looking to recorral a puck, moves in, gains the red line and now the blue. 1-on-5, not great odds. And it showed there as it's taken right back over by the Flames. They now want to carry in, and that didn't connect. The Bulls right back in on it. That's number 14, Percio moving it in. That shot hit the backboards. Rebound's going to carry him over to the near side area, and now it's tied up along the boards. Bulls dig it out, throw it through the middle, and nobody home on the backside to finish that play up. Here comes, I believe that is Rice the other way. Lead feed is a good one. They bring it in over the line, drop it on off. That was a good puck carry by Hicks. Rice pinches in down the board. Does have Laporte behind her. They get it to the point, and now they just angle it right back in. Puck moves over to the far side corner. Liberty able to hold the line as that's spiked right back in by number 4, Hegley. Lead feed, dangerous cross-ice lead feed, but it finds its mark as the Bulls bring it back. Little dip on here by Latour. Latour looking to get wide. Fires one, and that didn't miss that far post by much, and it's just going to be swept out to the center ice line. Looking to dip on through, carrying it on over the line, looked offside, and it is offside with 8:05 to go here in period number 2, or in period number 1, in a 1-1 score. And with that, we're gonna take a quick timeout. You are watching the ACHA Division II Women's National Championship Tournament on YouTube, the YouTube network. As we get back to action here, center ice face-off controlled by the Flames. That's just going to be lifted high and will bounce on down into the zone. Flames will go ahead and give chase, but they got to deal with the defenseman Sauda back there. She'll play it up the near side boards, and now an outlet pass. Could have been a 2-on-1, just unable to pull it in cleanly, though. Was the right was the defenseman that was able to pull it in cleanly, I beg your pardon. And it's going to be Talty looking to turn. She finds Norton on the near side. Norton moves in a long drive, and that carried off the glove of Gerber and into the corner. Rebound's going to be stabbed up the wall. Held in, though, by the Bulls. They flip it in further. And it's sent back to the line, not out, though. Turning and trying to throw it in front. Now a bouncing puck in front, and a good save there. As coming down the middle was Mamie Talty, but a nice stop was made by Faith Gerber. No penalties or power plays either way. The Bulls credited with 14 shots. The Flames credited with 9 shots. Offensive zone face-off. They going to be dug out 1, and now the Flames look to get the offense going. They move it on in. Look at this play. A chance and a shot save and the rebound. Oh, and a great stop there. Up to the task on the other end was the good save by Miowski. Both netminders looking real sharp here in the early going. That draw is going to be 1 on back. The Flames patiently wait. Now Hoberg's going to send it around. Down below the goal line. Bulls trying to find a way to move out with it. They cannot. Centered on through, and a nice backdoor centering pass that didn't connect. And quickly the Bulls will come back. 2-on-2, and ends up just being shot in deep. We get a race to the puck. That's going to be one trying to help out there is Latour. She could not keep the pressure on. And now it's brought ahead and chopped up and carried through. As looking to catch up to it is Pillis. Chopped down further, and now just swinging it in deep is going to be number 9 in blue, Latour. This is going to get in deep. Worked over to the near side corner. Bulls still looking to get it out of the zone. They send it through the middle, trying to get a pass, and the Flames are going to be able to clear the zone for now, and it's spiked right back in by the aforementioned Percio. Liberty being forced to try to bring it up the right wing side. Not a lot of room there as it was turned over. Look out, trying to cut on through was Latour. She could not. And Buffalo's got to retreat at center ice with it. Glove down, and now carrying it ahead is Talty. She's been active in this one. Bouncing puck couldn't be controlled by the Flames on first attempt. They will on second attempt. They move in. Throw the brakes on. Looking, waiting. Dropped on back. There's a point shot through, and it's gloved off by the netminder as that was let go from the line by Karis Hicks. A lot of traffic in front, but it looked like it parted right in front of the goaltender Miowski, and an easy enough save was made there. We've got 5:44 to go in the first period. 1-1 our score. This is second game of the day on this rink. We've got game 1 on the other rink going on. 6 total games here on the ACHA network powered by YouTube. Backhanded ahead by Norton. She got it over the offensive zone line. Second effort, Liberty clears it back out to neutral ice, and now it's going to find its way over to the near side. A little bit of time and space for Talty. Drops it back to the middle. Norton a shot. Blocked. Another shot on. Block. Save. Rebound is loose out of the cage and unable to bang it in on the backside with the Bulls. Good couple of stops there. It was made by Gerber. They're in again now, dancing through a backhand, and that just missed everybody into the corner. This is going to give Morris an opportunity to move it up. They can't get it out. Second effort now. The Flames will chip it out to center ice. Bulls will reload there. 5 minutes to go here in period number 1. Long stretch pass. Missing it was number 23, Talty, and this is going to be an icing call. The Bulls will be unable to change, and the faceoff is going to come all the way down into the Bulls' end. Off the draw to the near side boards. Bulls can't get it out on first attempt. Good job holding the line there by Laporte. Fired in, and now it gets out to center. Covering up nicely is Sarah Laporte. She looks, goes rink wide, snap back over to the near side of the rink. Played on, and now Buffalo comes back. Norton had it knocked off, and another poke check by Norton is a good one. But the Flames are able to gain control. Holberg moving in over the line, looking to get wide. Holberg trying to cut in. And she ended up losing control, and the puck's going to end up in the far side corner. Back to the line it goes. There's a shot, didn't get all the way through, and it's stabbed into the far side corner again by Pofi. To the line again. There's a shot, and we're actually going to get a penalty upcoming. And it's going to be a checking call, and that's going to be a power play opportunity upcoming as a result. Time of the penalty is going to be the 16-minute and, 15-minute, 48-second mark. And I believe it was 92 Alexis Early that hopped over the box. And the Bulls will go to the power play here. Conversation at the Bulls bench here. And the Bulls coach really upset with something that went on. And actually they're going to put one each way on the board. As hopping over the bench as well will be number 5, Copeland. And it looks like she's going to get 2 minutes as well. Yep, Copeland and Early each going off. And that'll even it up at 4 aside, so no power play here on this play. So we are back to 5 aside. Or we're play at 4 aside here with 4:12 on the clock. And what has been a pretty entertaining first period thus far. Off the draw. The Bulls win it. Now they look to outlet here. That's going to roll the length of the ice. Look out here. It's going to be a race for it. It was played away by Gerber. And it ends up staying into the zone, though. They bang away at it. 2 aside do battle. The other 2 players for each team just kind of take a look, see where it's going to end up being 1-2. And it is Sonder, that was number 10, Sonda, who carried it out, and her shot was blocked and goes well out of play. Face-off will move its way over to the near side circle. Take a look in the draw. Going to be knocked towards Gerber. It was taken out of her handle, and it's now going to be cleared up ice. Rolling down, Buffalo will look to grab it, and now we'll look to carry it right back in. Bulls over the line, but they were over the line on an offside call. And we will get a whistle and a face-off again. 3:31 to go. 1:19 remains in the 4 aside. Liberty's going to win the draw. The Flames are going to gain the red line and go and shuck it in deep. Back to get it will be number 10. That's Sarah Sonda. Sonda taps it off the near side boards. Now a little time and space here for the Bulls. Short a player each way. Peters tried to get on through. Collision along the wall. Peters still trying to win a puck, and that's going to be shot in, and that was actually Latour doing that. We got a little battle in tight, as it looks like a little animosity might be brewing here between the Flames and the Bulls as it's carried in. There's a long shot on and a good little stick into the corner there. That was made by Bionski. They battle along the near side wall. It comes out free, and now the Bulls will look to bring it on back on a 2-on-2. Here they come with speed over the line. Peters sends it on through and just unable to get a stick on it on the catch-up there was Norton. Norton now moves through the middle of the ice. Nearly get dragged through all 4 Bulls players, but it's going to come and be poked away, and back the other way goes the Flames, and just gaining the line and dumping it deep will be Rice. Into the far side corner, now to the near side. They will wrap the net, and the Bulls will look to accelerate again. Lead feed got knocked down at center. The follow-up is stolen by Norton. Norton now moving in, maybe a 2-on-1. Norton, a shot, and a save is made, and a good-looking stop there was Gerber. Squared up to the shooter, and she's going to make that save now with 2:19 to go in the period. And we've got 6 to go in the 4 side. Total 28 shots as well have been tallied on the scoreboard. They've credited 16 to the Bulls and 12 to the Flames. Off the draw, Norton tried to get down low, and Norton just braced for a check, and Norton with a big hit. And that's going to end up being a cross-checking call upcoming as soon as the Bulls touch it, which they will there. And let's make sure, yep, cross-checking to Norton. And now a power play opportunity for Liberty as this period is just going to be rolling right along here. 17:52 is going to be the time of the call. Flip you on down to the side where the power play will resume. It's dug out, banged up the wall, and it just got by the last player there trying to hold it in. The 4-a-side has expired, so it is a 5-on-4 advantage. As Holberg plays it ahead, it missed everybody, and now racing over to it is going to be Copeland. Copeland just going to gain it and tried to get it deep, could not. Second effort allows for a turn by Latour. She couldn't push it further, and now it's going to be brought over the line by Pilisic. There's a shot, blocked. Rebound, follow up, and a good-looking shot there by Early, and it's going to end up being blockered away. Centering pass again, oh, and an opportunity, and another shot as they bang away in front. Holberg with the chance. The Flames power play looking dangerous. That's angled off the boards and sent in by Morris. Karam's all the way to the far side. Trying to reverse flow here is Latour. She was trying to get a push out, and instead coming down the wall to help out defensively will be Early. She's going to dig it out of some skates, lose control, and then bang it right back in. That's thrown towards the heart of the cage. Knifing it down behind the net's Laporta, and now we're going to get a penalty coming here to the Flames, and that will do it for the power play as a tripping call upcoming. Time of this one is going to be the 18 minutes, 56-second mark with 57 seconds to go in the Flame penalty, or in the Bull penalty, I'm sorry. It's going to be a Flame penalty, and let's see here. It looks like number 16, Pilisic, heading off. Let's flip the ice here as we're going to get an offensive zone face-off down on this end. Bulls win their offensive zone face-off. They play it around D to D. There's a drive, and that just slithered wide. Good-looking opportunity there by number 12 in blue. It looked like 12. We're going to have to double-check that number. I don't got a 12 on the roster. Handled at center. Good little duck underplay here by Peters. Peters looking to move it in. Peters now sends it rink wide. It was just out of the reach of number 23, Talty. Talty on the follow-up. Wanted to send it in front to Peters. That didn't connect, but Talty's able to retrieve and get it to the face-off dot and out of the middle. Sends it on back to the far side point. The fake shot gets over to the near side. Here with it is Sonda. Sonda throws it towards the cage, and it's going to be grabbed and held off by Gerber. We will get a whistle on a face-off now with just 24.6 seconds remaining in the first period. In 16 seconds, we will have a power play as the Bulls player Norton will be out of the box. Four-a-side continues, as we said, for 16 seconds. If nothing unexpected happens, it'll be about a minute and 5 of power play time to start period 2. Another shot on and a save is made. A little bit of a dump in front of the net, but no harm, no foul there. We'll do it again. Offensive zone face-off, far side of the rink. Offensive zone face-off for the Bulls, I should say, far side of the rink. They win the draw again. Circling at the top of the slot. There's a drive. It's redirected twice on the way through, and a save was made, and a good one by Gerber as that one two-hopped on the way through. Now we get a race to the corner. One hand on the stick and trying to protect is Talty. They get one man back as Norton's out. Tipping it back in for Talty, but she cannot get through, and that is how the first 20 minutes will end. Pretty entertaining first 20 is in the books. The Liberty Flames with one. The Buffalo Bulls with one. Folks, we're going to step aside. When we come back, second period action. You're watching the ACHA Division II Women's National Championship Tournament powered by YouTube. And welcome back inside Chiller Easton here as we have put 20 minutes in the books, got 40 more still ahead of us here as the Liberty Flames and the Buffalo Bulls tangling here. 1-1 our score through the first 20 minutes of play. Buffalo had their goal from Norton, and I believe Hoberg was the goal scorer for Liberty. And we're going to have a face-off here at center ice to get second period underway. As the Liberty fans trying to get the Liberty chant going down at various ends of the rink. And we are underway here in period number 2. Puck's going to roll on in deep. And now the Bulls will go to work here on with a drive. They do have a power play that has a little bit of carryover time on it. 38 seconds remain to be exact. They work it to the outside, and now they one and Norton had it just get wide. There's another wind and fire. That shot's going to end up missing and getting the near side point. Again, Norton able to gain control, had it for a moment. Now it's going to be brought to the line, and it will get out. Norton will look to bring it right back in. She cuts to the middle of drive, and that riser got the glass. Puck comes down under the control of Morris. She got pinned to the boards. Puck moved to the middle, and it's going to be cleared to the line, not out. Held in by the Bulls. They will look to swing it in down low, and now on second effort, the Flames will get it out, and now the power play is over, which means it's going to be a rush, but they say the play was offside, so the whistle will blow. And with 19:01 to go, an offense, center ice face-off here following the Flames going offside. Right in front of us, the face-off going to be chipped on in. Laporte getting that, and it's at center. We're trying to push it on further with Copeland. The Bulls have it now. That was out of the reach of Copeland and bashed on back by Langabeer. Now here come the Bulls. In over the line. Winding, firing, faking, moving in and sliding it in! What a goal! A little bit of a pump fake goal there. And that's going to go to number 8, I believe, Peters. And the Bulls have taken a 1-goal lead back. It looks like she wanted the high hard one, ended up kind of fanning on it, but the netminder was out of position, expecting one thing, got the other. And Peters at 1:21 will make it a score of 2-1. And Liberty right back to it here. They look to get the equalizer. They carry on through and now drift down wide. Battle in down low as it heads into the near side corner. Moved out in front, and that's just cleared away. Puck now over to the near side point, and it'll get swatted back in by number 16, Hoffmeyer. Or excuse me, that was 16, Pilisic, I beg your pardon. Offensive opportunity now for Liberty as they trail by a score of 2-1. Poke to the middle, look out here, swinging down, and a shot while falling was put on goal by Early. There's another centering pass, and that one didn't quite get all the way through. Good job by the netminder Mioski to keep it to the outside. Now the puck's going to be pushed to the far side wall, and that's going to be just chopped on down the ice. Won't have enough for icing, but a good clear there for the Bulls. With that goal, Buffalo now taking the 2-1 lead. And it's shot back in here, and there's a pass across. Played on in and bunted on down. Looking to get wide here are the Bulls, looking for their second. There's a shot on save, second of the period that is. They throw it to the middle, and that's just going to be held and grabbed as Gerber has seen enough, as she will hold with 17:26 to go here in period number 2. Off the draw, thrown towards the middle by Norton. It bounces free, comes back over to the near side point. There's a backhand shot, and again, it's going to be grabbed as Gerber will grab off the Norton shot, and she had a little bit of traffic and trouble back behind her there, but no harm, no foul coming here, and we'll do it again. Draws one by the Flames. They got it as far as the line, not out, but on second effort, it's going to be carried on by Rice. Rice looked to get wide, couldn't do so. Rice has it again, though. She's dealing with the defensive Mitchell. Rice now dumped it to the middle. Look out here, and rubbed out on the play was the Liberty forward, and then a save was made by the netminder. Good job grabbing it off there by Mioski. Face-off back will be in the right wing circle here in the Liberty offensive end. The draw is going to be won by the Bulls, though. They get an opportunity to swing it around on the backhand, and it's going to end up into the near side corner. It's chipped up a little bit further. It doesn't get out as it's held in there. And now it's outletted, and it could be a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They drop it off. Norton does. There's a pass and a save, and the rebound was loose and poked just wide of the cage. Norton not going to miss that very often with the numbers that she's put up this year. To the line and out. Liberty chipping it to center, and the Bulls firing it right back in. Having to retreat there is going to be in deep is number 14, Morris. A little bit of a collision there, and that's going to draw a penalty. And we're going to get a checking call upcoming, and I believe that's going to be to the Flames. So the Bulls will go on the power play. Yep, number 14, Morris, going off for checking. Time of this, we'll put that on the board at the 3-minute and 36-second mark. Morris gets 2 for checking. And will be an offensive zone face-off here now for the Bulls, as they already lead 2-1 and are looking to open up a 2-goal lead here in this game against the Liberty Flames. Bulls protect here as they carry it along the outside rim of the circle. Now to the circle and dropping off to Norton. There's a shot. That hit a leg on the way through. Not a lot for that puck to get through, and it ends up being cleared down the length of the ice. Turnover in front, and nearly a short-handed opportunity. Pilisic had a nice little opportunity there coming the length of the ice. Now it's going to be played on, sent ahead. A little bit of a collision back behind the play. Referee says play on. And now it's going to be angled off the boards. Sent on into the far side corner. Slowed up as the Bulls now work to the man advantage. Walking right in, a shot save. Rebound, a chance, and that's going to get the boards. Oh, a couple of great chances by the Bulls coming down the middle. Now back to get it at center ice here will be number 16, Madeline Norton. Norton winds up, gains the line, looks to move it in, cuts to the middle, now to the left side, and that shot was blocked. She gets back to it, tried to send it in deeper. Early cut that off, and it's going to be cleared to the line but not out. The Bulls drop it on back to the point. Send it out to the outside rim of the far side circle. They look, they wait, they move in, a shot, and a save was made. And it's going to be held as Gerber cut down the angle and had made the save, as we now have 15-12 to go here in period 2. We also have a 2-1 game with 48 to go in the power play. Both the lead and the manpower advantage in favor of the Bulls. To the point, they walk the line. There's a shot, save, rebound, loose, and it just got pushed wide. Bulls that close to a 2-goal lead. They try to feather it back in, digging it off the wall. Quick little handoff here on a give and go. Looking to come in for a shot was Popey. She ends up just angling it around. Bulls will gain control below the red line. Send on through on the backhand, and there it is. They dig away and they score! And the Bulls now with a 2-goal lead. Who got a stick on it last? Usually it's the first person through the handshake line, and it looks like that might be 23. Actually, 23 is just heading off, so it may or may not be Talty. But no matter what, it is going to be a power play goal. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 13 seconds. And we'll wait for the official call on it, though. Less important of who scored it is the scoring of it, and it is now a 2-goal lead. They move in, a shot, and a save was made, and the rebound's going to be held off. It sounded like they said that it was a 5, which would mean it would be Copeland on the goal. And that is going to be from Palfy. And it's a power play tally. Puck's going to be cleared on down, and now we get a foot race for it. Good job cutting it off there, deemed legally so, and rightly so by Wright. And now the Flames will look to break out. Hedgley moves in. Stick was lifted and kind of had the puck taken away from her. Moving back in, Norton. There's a shot and a save was made. Rebound's going to be swept away. And a little bit of a bump on the way by for the Troubles. Now in further, looking to dip on in is Copeland, trying to lower her shoulder and move it all in further for the Bulls. It's dug out and controlled by Rice. She'll make a lead feed, carried on up through. Stretch pass there was a good one. Hedgley got it in wide, trying to make a move was Hicks. She couldn't take it with the puck, but the follow-up comes by way of the Flames. They move in and a chance, and that's going to put glove off the backboard, and the rebound is going to be held on a good stop there. Sharp angle shot by Mioski to hold it to keep this game a 2-goal lead for the Bulls. It will be an offensive zone face-off here for the Bulls. So we get back to it. Or excuse me, it was an offensive zone face-off for the Flames, and the Flames aren't able to keep it in. I beg your pardon. Lead feed up through the middle of the ice. That got deflected, so no icing here. Puck's going to roll into the near side corner. It's tipped around, and to the far side of the boards it goes. They look to stretch the play back out to the Bulls, and now they will tip it to the center ice line and tip it in a little bit further. Looking to cut in from the angle. The Bulls take it all the way around on second thought. They drop it back to the point. Yep, and just firing it right back in there was Mitchell. She didn't have much she could do with it. It goes into the corner. It's swept to the line. It won't get out. Good keep there. Pass across from McPherson. Now they work it back over to the near side of the rink. Mitchell. Her shot through some legs. It's loose at the foot of the crease, and it's just going to get pushed over. This will give the Flames an opportunity to break out. Long stretch pass there is a good one. They move it on in. They had a chance for him. Backhand, and a save was made by Mioski. And a little bit of a tip chance at the last second to see if they could tap it in, but unable to was the Liberty Flame player coming down the wing. A good-looking opportunity, and they're actually going to call the slashing call here. Wow, Pilisic, who had the rush, now is going to get the slashing call. Time of this is going to be at the 7-minute and 15-second mark, and you feel a little bit of animosity starting to come along between these two teams. They try to work it to the point to the Bulls, and it's held in. Walking in, moving in, a shot, and a big save, and the rebound comes loose side of the cage, and it's going to be controlled by the Flames, who will look to bring it out. Flames moving up, maybe a 2-on-1 shorthanded. There's a shot, and that just got the backboards. Full steam ahead on that shot. I believe Ashley Wright let it go. Now it's flipped to the middle of the net and carried on by the Bulls. Dangerous outlet, but they're able to survive it. 1-on-3, and now we're going to get another Flames penalty here, as we're going to get a hooking call. A hooking call upcoming, and going off now will be early. Early for hooking, and that's going to be a 5-on-3 advantage. Time of this penalty going to be the 7-minute, 43-second mark. Early for hooking, Pillish for slashing. Those are the two calls on the board, and the Bulls will go to an offensive zone face-off here and a 2-man advantage. Bulls win it, send it rink wide. Norton in a shot, and good job squaring up. And a save was made right there as Gerber at the top of her crease gave Norton really nothing much to shoot at and made the stop. We'll do it again in the near side circle here. Sent back on a face-off win. They go point to point. Norton didn't like what she had, so she sends the rink wide. She had switched off with Mitchell. Mitchell back over to Norton, a one-timer, and that got fought off, and a really good stop by Gerber. Another penalty coming to the Flames, or no, wait a minute, it may have been to the Bulls. A high sticking call. And I believe it is going to be to the Bulls. And it's going to be Copeland going off for high sticking, yep. So that's going to make it a 4-on-3 advantage as the parade to the penalty box continues. Time of this one going to be 12 minutes, 5 seconds. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. And now the Flames will have an offensive zone faceoff. They move to the middle. Look out here. Chance at a backhand opportunity. A good stop there by the netminder for Buffalo. That is Mioski. And Buffalo still has it in their own end. Now they move it up. It's still a 4-on-3 advantage. So Buffalo still has the opportunity here to work with a power play. That shot snapped on goal and will end up going into the corner. Spinning away from trouble here is going to be Sarah Laporte. And it's going to be cleared back out to center ice. 34 seconds remain in the one-man advantage on the 4-on-3 opportunity. Bulls over the line. They weave it in. Norton a shot. That hit a leg and caromed off into the corner. Swept back up the line. Good job by Norton to hold the boards. Norton again looking for it. Fires another one on. That one was blocked. And a second effort. The Flames are going to get it the length of the ice here. We've got 11 minutes and actually 10:55 on the clock now. 9 seconds left in the first penalty. Then we're going to go 4 aside. And then it'll be a very brief power play back the other way for the Flames. That's going to be carried in and giving chase over to the far side corner is going to be Latour. She's going to wrap the net and look. Sends it across, and looking for that far post was Mitchell. She just couldn't get it in off of it. Now it is a 4 aside for 16 seconds, and then it'll be a brief Flames power play. Flames will win the race here. No icing. Throwing the brakes on, they reverse and reverse again. Sends it through the middle and unable to get a stick on it there. There's a puck rolling on through. That didn't get all the way on goal. And Mioski was ready for it anyway. Now it is a power play for the Flames. They carry on through, get it as far as the line. Red line, they can't get it out. The Rice on the backhand gets it in deep. Played in further. Wright looking to lift the stick to prevent a clear. It's cleared to the line, and on the wrong side of the line was Sarah Laporte, and that's going to get out to center. And Sarah's going to bring it right back in now. It got knifed off of her stick, and the Bulls try to tap it out to center, and it will get out to center. Out of the box, as we are even strength and making a rush on it was Copeland. Puck loose at center ice. They were looking to get it right back to Copeland. Now it's going to roll towards the Bull bench. It's stolen away there, and now Talty moves it in. Oh, she had a streaking number 9 Latour going, just couldn't feather the pass on through. To the point it goes. They do a little bit of a battle there, reaching out, and it's going to be cleared back down the ice. Sonda has it. Sonda with it. Looks to outlet, fires it on up. It gets as far as center ice, and now over the line they bring it. Copeland wanted to play it rink wide, could not. At least not to a teammate as it goes and is corralled by the Flames, and that puck's going to go out of play with 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in period number 2. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Come on back. We got the conclusion of period number 2 between the Flames and the Bulls. Welcome back inside Chiller Easton here. The timeout in period number 2 has expired. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off here for the Bulls as they will look to see if they can extend their lead. They lead by a score of 3-1 over the Liberty Flames. This is the last day of pool play for the Division II women's tournament. That's angled in, hit the stick, and it's going to end up rolling down below the goal line. Good job there by the Bulls to keep it in further. And they keep the pressure on. They try to send it back to the point that was dug out by the Flames, and they will now bring it back. So 1-on-3 for Early. She's got it, moves to the right wing side. Dropped it on back. There's a shot, a bullet shot, and a save was made by the netminder. Big stop there by Mioski, and she will hold for a face-off upcoming. 8:42 to go in period 2. Still a 3-1 game. Believe the goals were Norton struck first for the Buffalo Bulls. Holberg would answer with one of her own. And then it looked like Peters and Copeland would score to make it the 3-1 game that we have now. And I'm going to get a penalty, I believe, upcoming. Or maybe not. I don't know. Referee blew her whistle. Had a conversation with number 11 in white. That's Hicks. And no harm, no foul. Let's play on. Poked over to the near side corner. Fired around by the Bulls. It's going to have enough steam to get to Latour on the far side. They try to break it out. Lead feed, poked over the line. The Flames back in control. As they will go retreat behind their cage. Looking to ramp is Grace Laporte. It gets to the far side short boards, and it's stabbed right back in deep by the Bulls. Looking for a short side centering pass. That got deflected away. Rebound. That also didn't get through. There's another drive, and that just missed on the backside. Copeland had a stick on the ground. Just couldn't redirect it home. Now the Flames, maybe a 3-on-2 for them as they gain the line with speed. They move it to the middle, and that actually got deflected away. Low behind the cage, on the backhand, played along a little bit further. Little inside-outside move, unable to finish it there was Hegley, and now it's going to be brought on back the other way from the Bulls on a 2-on-2. And then we go, maybe a 3-on-2. Nice little delay, nice little move, and a shot that didn't go wide by much on a great play by Talty as she made a nifty little move. Talty, who had a goal and an assist so far in this tournament, nearly had a highlight reel goal there. They joust away in front of the Liberty penalty box. Now it's turning on back is Talty. She looks to bring it right back in again. And it was poked off her stick. The Flames clear it to the boards, but not out. Good follow-up here by Mitchell. She looks to make the move down low. Got bumped off for her troubles. And it's carried on and a stretch pass through. The Flames get it as far as center. They want to get it deep and cannot. It's taken by Norton. A second move by Norton. Here she comes. Norton moving in alone. No! Had a great stop there again as Gerber got that one. Boy, Faith Gerber having a heck of a game so far. She came into this game with a .588 goals against and an .870 save percentage, but she has been stellar in this one. Puck cleared to the line. It was actually turned over. Norton makes a little move, and there was a shot that Gerber will get down on and hold as we now have exactly 6:40 to go on the clock here in period number 2, 3-1. The Bulls continue to lead. This is a Pool B matchup, I believe, a pool that has already been completed by Minot State. They have swept the pool. They got 6 points in their games so far, so 6 points in their 3 pool games. The maximum that Liberty could get would be 3 with an overtime loss and the win here. Maximum Buffalo could get would be 2 because they have lost their first 2 games. Still doesn't mean we haven't had an entertaining hockey game. A turnover and a drive right through the middle there and an opportunity. That was put on by Norton. Now they dig away at it. Good little cutback move there by Rice. She's going to try the far side where she chops it up ahead. They look to move it on further and able to get by as Early. Early's going to move in with a 2-on-1. Early with it. Sends it across and they get it back across and it just goes wide. As there is a chance there and a good job staying with it by the goaltender Miowski. Now it's center and it could be a rush back the other way. Bulls sweep it to the line and they bring it in. Norton winds and fires and a good glove. Right there as Norton let it go and it will be held by Gerber. With 6:03 to go, shots are now listed at 31 for the Bulls and 19 for the Flames. And the faceoff's going to be down to our right, the Bulls' right wing circle in their offensive end. Off the draw, it's pushed over to the wall, looking to cut underneath and make a play here, Talty. She couldn't get to the middle. It's going to be thrown up ahead where it's going to be grabbed by Hicks. She lost it. Fired back in there by Sauda. They try to center it through there. They could not. The Flames are going to take it away, move it up the near side boards. They're going to try to angle it out to center off the boards. That didn't work. Move to the middle, and a good job closing that off quickly as they were looking for a chance in the middle. And now back the other way. Here come the Flames. They move in, forehand, backhand. Oh, they try the Forsberg/Zetterberg. Forehand, backhand, moving. Another shot just over the bar. Two great chances for Rice in the slot, and couldn't finish either of them. Flames are buzzing after that bench, their fans as well. Puck at center ice. It's a delayed offside. The Flames touch, and a long bomb pass is going to go. Deflected down there. No icing, though, as it was touched on the way through. Laporte going to play it around. It works its way to the near side wall. Bulls going to try to keep it in, and help comes by way of Sarah Laporte. She's going to carry it on up and bank it off the boards. Looking to catch up with it is Rice here in the near side corner. Rice sends it to the middle. Look out here. Chance through, and a rising shot save, and the rebound going to be quickly knocked over to the near side boards. It was Hegley who had that last opportunity. Now we're going the other way. Here come the Bulls in. One-on-one, and that's just going to be shot on. A little bit of a chip and chase here as Peters is going to go into the quarter after it. She peels off on a line change. Liberty looking to wind up and get it out of their own end. Here they come, full speed ahead. A lot of room here, cutting right on through, and just unable to finish it was number 23, Wright. And it's going to get down the ice, and look out here. Could be an odd man rush. They wait to stay onside. Copeland to drive, and that got the boards. Had more room and time, I think, than she thought. And anyway, it's the Flames coming right back up ice. 4:14 to go, and kind of a second period that's opening up a little bit. This is going to be delayed offside. It won't matter, though, as it's going to roll all the way down to Mioski, who will hold with 4:08 to go here in period number 2. Want to correct the scoreboard here. Sorry about that. It is a 3-1 lead for the Bulls. Face-off is going to be on the far side of the rink here in the Liberty offensive end. They pull the draw back. That's thrown towards the cage. Doesn't get all the way on goal. And it's going to deflect down to the near side corner. Now it's an outlet through the middle. That got blocked, and look out here. Could be an opportunity for the Bulls trying to get back, and a nice job with a good reach there. I believe that was 23 Wright making the play. And now the Bulls are just going to, or excuse me, the Flames just going to find some open ice and clear it on up. Not enough for icing, and then it's played on. Intercepted here by Early. She's got some room on the right wing side. Sends it to the middle. Look out. It's loose, and a rising shot. I'm not sure if that got the post of the netminder, but it stayed out. 3:30 on the clock. Flames starting to buzz a little bit here. Puck's going to carry him out to center ice, and now giving chase back the other way here is going to be Morris. Long stretch pass through the middle. They try to set it up there, and that backhand pass was intercepted, and now Norton moves on through. Winds and fires, and that one was about 5 feet wide. Big rebound carries off to the corner where Peters has it. They look to jam it in further. The Flames are just going to move it out to center. Bulls are going to try to tap it back in. And it's Copeland flipping it in, and it's over the line, and on a delayed offside, they'll drop the puck, and let's play on here. Ashley Wright's got room, near side. Long stretch pass, and I believe they finally got the offside call as Wright's outlet may have hit a Bull player. And we will have a face-off at center. Center ice face-off, controlled by the Flames. They move it on through the middle. Looking to carry it in, trying to get wide. That's number 4 in white, and unable to finish it on the first move. And then she tried to wrap and couldn't finish that. Good end-to-end rush by Hedgley. They clear it to the line, and now the Bulls will bring it on out. That's number 23, that's number 23 the other way. Talty bringing it in over the line. She lost it off into the corner, but she made a nice play just to chip it on further. Flames looking to stretch it ahead. They get it as far as the blue line, send one through the middle of the rink, and now it's going to be teed up and carried on in. We're going end-to-end still here as that's brought in by Hicks. Hicks' shot carrying off the backboards. Big rebound over on the far side. Liberty is able to follow up there. It looked like there was a 6 there. I didn't see a 6 in my roster, so check that number for you, but it's going to be, what do we got here is a play I believe was blown dead with 2:08 to go, and an offensive zone face-off upcoming here for the Bulls. Excuse me, it's an offensive zone face-off for the Flames, I beg your pardon. That's going to be tapped around the wall. They look to get it out further, and they do. Look out here. Could be an odd man rush, maybe a 2-on-1. They move in. Shot through the legs of the defenseman. That's a good play as they drew the legs of the defenseman over as Peters let it go. But the stop was made by the netminder Gerber. Still held in inside the line. 1:49 off on the clock. And we're going to get a penalty upcoming here. And we're going to get a roughing call. And that is going to go to number 7, Pofi. Pofi for roughing. Time of the call. Going to be the 18-minute. 14-second mark. That means an offensive zone face-off for the Flames. The Bulls win the draw, try to sling it the length, and they do. A good play there by Sada. It's going to roll all the way back deep as the Flames will look to load up here with the man advantage. Lead feed is a good one as they gain the blue line, now the red line, and now over the blue line. Hoberg moves in, drops it on back. They try to move it to the middle. That got deflected. Look out here. Could be numbers here for the Bulls. Full speed ahead comes Norton. Trying to cut in. She's straight on. Move. Shoots. And another. Solid save. And then throwing the puck was Gerber. I don't think her mates knew that she was keeping it in play. It's stolen there. And a backhand attempt. Norton with a chance again as the period winds down. 1:08 to go. Gerber tried to play it. Now we're going to get a whistle. The puck's going to go out of play. Gerber tried to keep the play going. Norton read it, jumped into the play, and got another really good scoring attempt on the backhand. In a game that now has 1:04 remaining in the second period and a 3-1 lead for the Bulls. And the Bulls have what they want, an offensive zone face-off while shorthanded. That's going to help kill some more time off the clock. Flames trying to get it out, and they will, and finally grabbing it and striding ahead is going to be Hedgley. Hedgley moves through, it got poked off her stick. She's able to recoup and now fire it back in deep. It's going to carry him down around the goal line. A little bit of a bump there. Let's see if the referees call that. They let that one go. Clear to the line, straight away a shot. That's going to end up hitting the backboards. And the rebound is going to be cleared the length of the ice. Cleared the length and now looking to wind up back the other way. Maybe time for one more rush as Ashley Wright. 26 seconds to go. Ashley Wright with speed over the line. She got Rice with her. Wright had it poked off, but was able to tie it up on the way back, and now it's cleared off the boards. And at center, the Flames are just going to fire it right back in with 13 to go in the period. Down below the goal line, Buffalo just trying to take as much time off this clock as possible. Doing so there with Sada behind the net. Look out, they ram a jam place out of the cage with 0.5 of a second to go. The whistle will blow, and we will get a face-off upcoming. This will be in the near side of the rink. An offensive zone face-off, really just enough time to drop the puck, and then we should get a whistle right after that. Let's see if there's anything that does come of this. It's a face-off win, and it is the conclusion of period number 2. So we have gone ahead. We have put 40 in the books. The Buffalo Bulls leading the Liberty Flames. Score of this one, 3-1. Folks, we're going to step outside. When we come back, third period action between the Flames and the Bulls. Come on back and join us. Alrighty, folks, welcome back inside Chiller Easton here, and we are just about ready to drop the puck to begin period number 3. And is a 3-0 lead for the Buffalo Bulls. The opening face-off of the period, though, will go to Liberty as they look to load up. They have 4 seconds of power play time left, which is about to be 2 and 1 and now over, and we're back to even strength hockey. Puck's going to be controlled, though, by the Flames as they go and shoot it into the near side corner. Centering pass there, look out, it came out in front quickly, and diving down there to save a goal was the netminder, making a big stop, who's been very good really the majority of the tournament, Teresa Mioski. Face-off will move over to the right wing circle here with 19:26 left on the clock. Liberty trying to move it to the middle. They do. Look out here, a little toe drag, and they just weren't able to finish it. Now 3 Bulls are up, I beg your pardon. They get wide. Look out here. Opportunity coming in, and they center it, a save, and the rebound, they score! Norton! Right in front of the Liberty bench. Celebrates as she goes all the way in for the kill with the shot. And that drew the ire of some Liberty players as well. But the goal, nonetheless, won't matter. It counts as Norton. I believe that is her second of the day. And Norton now with 5 in the tournament. And it's going to lead to a face-off at center ice. And what do we got here? We got a meeting of the captains. Usually this is one of those conversations where the referees are just going to go, stop it, behave yourselves. Third period hockey, 19:10 left on the clock. It's now a 4-1 Bulls lead. Shots on goal 34-23 in favor of the Bulls. And the referee, again, still reading the riot act to both teams' players. And now they part peacefully, and we'll have a face-off at center ice. This puck's going to be knocked over to the near side and now followed up nicely as it's carried on in and taken all the way in deep. Looking to get wide. They try to throw it in front. That didn't connect. Good rush, though, by Ashley Wright to force the puck in deep. Now it comes back around to the near side. Centering pass, or an outlet pass, I should say, was nearly stolen, but it ends up being a rush back the other way. With a little time and space. Looking to get wide. They move for him. Backhand, just unable to finish that move off was Alexis Peters on a good rush. Puck back out to center. It's going to be sliced down into the far side corner where Pofi has it. She'll go off for a change as Liberty looks to outlet. That just glanced off the stick. Nearly too many men. Referee says no, we play on. And a stretch pass here. Unable to slow it up there was number 27 in White Hoberg. She's got a goal tonight. But now the Bulls in control. They move it back. A slow defensive change. But the Flames are able to cut that rush off. Good back check there. Also helped did the trick. Early tries to sweep it up, and she does. Early now looks to go in after as the puck's going to roll below the goal line. That is Alexis Early all the way around to the top, to the blue line. Didn't like what she had, so she sends it back in. A little bit of a shoulder dip, and now peeling back off. I believe that is 20. It's either 27 or 22 in there. Side of the net now. It goes below the cage. We work it over to the near side corner and to the blue line and out as the Bulls bring it back up. With speed over the line. They cut to the middle. Nice, all this skating work's being done, and a shot save was made, and that was a really good work by Talty to get that opportunity. But we come right back out the other way. And we go here. Hoberg looking to dance on through. Hoberg with a shot. The save is made, and it's underneath the netminder and did not go. Big stop there with just 17:24 to go, and Buffalo holding on to their 3-goal lead. Puck's going to be played around. To the line, it stays in. Shot to the middle, oh, and a quick save. Great blocker there, Mioski to block that one away. It squirts out to center ice. Right with it. Right Swings it back up to the far side boards. It was intercepted by the Bulls, and they're just going to go ahead and chip it in. 3 minutes gone by, period number 3. Puck's worked its way down to the near side corner. And we're going to get a whistle here. And I believe we have a puck out of play, and face-off will come up at center ice. Off the draw, controlled by the Flames. Pushed ahead by Liberty. To the line, not all the way in yet. Now it's going to go in. They push it in deep. Bulls, though, with a nice touch pass off. They get it to the line and not in deep, and the Bulls will have to retreat back at center ice. They do just that. Rink-wide feed is a good one. It's a slam down through the neutral zone, and Latour will look to catch up to it and bring it in over the line. Down below the goal line and around as the Flames take it away. They'll look to rush out. They have 4 up. Maybe as they move on through, trying to create an odd man rush even more so. Looking to dive on free, and that shot goes wide off the stick of number 18, Sarah Laporte. Now we come back to the line. It doesn't get out, though. Bulls will have an opportunity here to clear it as the Flames are going to make changes. Move to the near side and now over the line. Looking to get wide. Another shot by Norton. Boy, all of her shots have been dangerous tonight. Cleared back out to center on the big rebound as Copeland has it. She dropped it on back, and the Bulls try to send it rink wide. Good attacking pressure there in deep. I believe that was Pilisic doing that. But it stays into the Liberty offensive end. They send it to the middle. Pilisic twice couldn't get it off. And now it's knocked over to the far side boards where Langebier has it. And Langebier is going to be dumped. And that is going to be a slashing call to number 8, Peters. So Peters is going to go off for slashing. And a big power play opportunity here for the Flames as they try to get back into this one. The time of this one going to be 4:29 of period number 3. Quick play, going to win the draw on a shot that didn't miss that far post by much. There's another shot on, and that missed on the side of the cage. 2 good-looking looks early for Liberty, but the Bulls are now just going to take this opportunity and clear it the length. Flames back to get it. They touch, they turn, they wrap. Right on back through. Clear sailing out of their zone. Clear sailing through the Blue Jackets logo at center. All the way in, and a shot hit the bar. Hit the bottom of the goal post and came right back out. Good end-to-end rush. Now they move it again. A shot save rebound, and going to be cleared away. Really good opportunity. I believe that was Rice who walked to the middle and had the chance. They actually checked that. It was actually 27. Hoberg who walked to the middle there. The initial carry-on, I believe, was by Wright. That's a sent on in. Taking a swipe at it was Hicks. No icing here. It's put up on a tee, and they will look to turn. Unable to clear it on out was Popey. Now trying to clear it down the middle, and able to do so there will be Sada. And again, Flames will go all the way back into their own end. Winding up again. Lead feed was knifed down at center. Put on a tee in the Blue Jackets logo. That's going to be sent on in. Now the Flames are going to try to pour in after it, see if they can keep the forecheck pressure on. It's played around to the near side boards. Doesn't get out. Now it's going to be slammed on down the link. And the Flames had a couple of good chances early, but really nothing much going on this late power play as we are 6 minutes into the third period. Long stretch pass there was to nobody in particular. That's going to give Latour a chance to break it down and send it right back in. Having to go back and get it will be the Flames. They stretch it up and they lead it in. Carrying it on, trying to move on through was number 24, Leah Wright. And that's just going to be fired right back down again. And the power play, which I now see 7 seconds left on it, hasn't really done much here for the Flames. Maybe time for one more push as it's going to be brought on by number 18, Laporte. She's going to move wide, left wing sides, puts it on towards the goal, just stuck behind the cage by Mioski. Rebound is going to be taken by the Bulls. They slam it to the far side board just to clear it out of the front net mouth front. And now it's going to be cleared out to the center ice zone. To a side do battle right in front of the Bulls bench. It gets knocked back in, and having to chase it in below the goal line will be Mitchell. Mitchell looking for an outlet, waits, fires one up. A stick lift will allow it to get out to center. They got to wait for the play to get onside, which it finally will after a couple of stutter steps. And Ashley Wright, who took it in on the offside. I beg your pardon, we get the camera going out of there a little bit. But Wright was offside. And with 7 minutes gone by in the period, we will have an offensive zone face-off, or a center ice face-off here between the Bulls and the Liberty Flames. These two teams wrapping up pool play in the rink next to us, North Dakota State and somebody else in their competition trying to figure out the last spot for nationals. Hold that thought. After the commercial break, we'll get you who exactly has play, who we've got in the national tournament, as I believe 3 of the 4 spots have been claimed. And what do we got? And we're going to get 2 going each way. We're going to get 1-on-1 for a front of the net front battle. Jumping into the box for the Bulls will be Mitchell. It's going to be Pilisic and Mitchell. Going off. Time of this double minor here, 1 going each way, is going to be at the 7-minute and 20-second mark. And you know what? Pilisic, I think, just threw her stick, and I'm wondering if pretty angrily in the penalty box. Is she going to be escorted out? Yes, she is. She didn't like it, so she threw her stick kind of in the direction of the official, and that's going to be the end of the day for Pilisic. Well, that's going to send her off, so it's going to be 2-10. And a game, really, because the 10-minute would expire with still time to go if she served the 2 and the 10. But let's go with the 4-a-side hockey. Very upset going off there is Pilisic, and I believe it's just going to be, it's going to be 2-10. The face-off here is going to be in the offensive zone for the Flames, trying to come back from 3 goals down. They're running out of time here as we've got 2:35 on the clock, or 12:35 on the clock. Played up to the point. Good little keep there. It's going to be fired back towards the cage. Doesn't get on goal. Is now looking to walk out of the corner with it. A quick shot on, and a save was made. Good opportunity there as Hegley came out of the corner. Now it's played on over to the middle. Dumped on up the middle of the ice, and it's going to be controlled now by Rice. Rice now with it. Very deliberately makes a move. Actually, that's 23 Ashley Wright, not Rice. They move it in onside. Trying to dangle on further is going to be Hegley. She brought it in below the goal line. Wrap attempt again, and that one got pushed down, although you can see what she likes to do. She's had a couple of opportunities around the net, and Hegley will go off at the end of a very long shift with 2 offensive forays. Now a turnover there and a chance. That got blocked off. Rebound's going to carry him out to center, and that's just going to be fired in by number 14, Morris. Sign of a time for a change here for the Flames. Puck comes to the line, not out. Good keep here. Rice cuts in on another. Rice in, a rising shot, got the glass. Put it a little bit too high. There's a centering pass. That didn't get through on the opportunity. And the Bulls will now bring it back. 1-on-2. Now maybe a 1-on-1. They get speed coming wide. All the way in, Norton, the backhander, then slivered behind the cage. Comes over to the near side wall. Help by way of Sonda was there. And now the outlet out ahead, and Rice is on a 1-on-1 again. Rice makes a move, coming wide, throws one on, and that shot never got on goal. And then from her backside, she tried to roll it to the middle. She does find Laporte with help, and a backhand there, and they score! Rice and Laporte doing the job. And I believe Rice will get a stick on it last. And at the 8:57 mark, Liberty has drawn back to within 2 with a lot of time still to play in this one. We still have 23 seconds also remaining in the 4-a-side battle. And now we have a conversation at center ice between the officials too. They appear to part amicably, and we'll have a center ice face-off after the goal cuts it to a 4-2 game. Goes over to the far side boards. Looking to wire one in there is Ashley Wright. She couldn't do it on the first attempt. Now she's got it again through the Blue Jackets logo at center. She'll dangle on through to the forehand. Tried to push it in further and will. Has to go in around Sonda. It gets pushed away and over into the near side corner. They throw that one in from a bad angle. Trying to move on, walking out in front, save, and the rebound will go wide. Karam's over to the far side boards. It's going to be chucked out to center, and both teams will get a skater back. Jumping right out into the play was the player that served the penalty as the early, but then she lost it there, and it's right back in by the Buffalo. Falling down on the play was Talty, and then she's got wiped out again on the play. That's going to give Early an opportunity to try to get wide. She beat one, couldn't beat a second as she got nicely cut off by Copeland. And a drop pass then got poked away as Morris tried to move it up through the middle. Bodies hit the deck again, but it is on the stick of Hoberg. Hoberg moves it in, looks to get to her forehand. Now she dingles to a backhand, back onto the forehand, fanned on it, nearly moved it right on through anyway. But instead it's going to be a stretch pass, and the Bulls are going to bring it on back. And then we go, winding and firing. Norton shot hit a leg. Easy clear opportunity coming here for the Flames. They can't get it out though. Bulls try to swing it to the middle. It's going to end up coming back to the point, a shot. That missed by about 3 feet wide on the short side off the stick of Pofi. Big rebound, going to carry them all the way out to center. And the Bulls are just going to be happy enough to wire it back in with 9:34 on the clock. Shots on goal 34-30 in favor of the Bulls. Score 4-2 in favor of the Bulls. They're looking for more though, are the Flames, and there's a shot on, and I believe that was number 22, Rice, who threw it towards the cage. It two-hopped into the netminder, but the save was made nonetheless, and we will get a whistle and a face-off upcoming. 9:24 to go. We're going to take a quick break. Come on back. Join us for the final 9 minutes, 24 seconds of this 4-2 hockey game. We're back inside Chiller Easton here on offensive zone face-off for the Flames. They trail by a score to 2-0. You're watching the ACHA Women's Division II National Championship pool play portion of our tournament here on the ACHA Network powered by YouTube. We got through all of that. Now let's get back into action here. Bulls looking to bring it up on a rush. That was knocked down by Early as she wouldn't let him get through. Puck now into the far side corner. Or excuse me, checked at the near side corner. What do we got? To a side doing battle. It's forced out by Early, but it was followed up quickly by Mitchell. She's going to stream it around to the short boards, and now a little move here, and the Bulls will bring it. 3 of them to center. That's tapped in further, and that's just going to be grabbed off and held as Gerber has seen enough, and she's going to grab it as it was thrown in by Latour. And we're going to get a face-off upcoming here with 8:48 left on the clock. Quick play back to the point. It's sent rink wide. They look to step into one, and that shot went wide. Big rebound, Karam's up the wall. Flames are able to get over to it. They toss one to the middle. No one there to grab it, so the Bulls just do so, and Mitchell tried to swing it back in. And on the delayed offside, Liberty's going to have half a minute to get back to it here. They will wind up, slam it off the near side boards. Never really found its mark all the way through in Hegele. That's going to give the Bulls an opportunity to wind up. Sauta on a double touch pass, it's going to get through to Peters. It's going to roll right on down, and seeing enough here is Gerber, and she will hold with a whistle and a face-off. As we've got 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go, still 4-2 our score. Shots on goal have bulged to 35 for the Bulls, 30 for the Flames, and a game that's had a little bit of personality, a little bit of a couple of disagreements in it, but cooler heads have prevailed for the most part. Flames win the draw, and we're just going to launch it off the near side board. That's going to angle on down, and this will not have enough for icing, and it never even got to the netminder. So the Bulls now get a breakout opportunity. Good speed over the line, looking to get in is Norton. Norton got her stick back checked off on a nice play there by number 92, either 91 or 92 for Liberty. That was either Langenberg or Early, I should say, and that's going to be a bouncing puck that's going to be knocked down by the netminder Gerber. Flames don't have a lot of time left here. 7:39 as they try to get it on through. Good little hand on here. Early's got it. With speed over the line, looks to cut to the middle, throws the brakes on, fires one on, and it's going to be gloved off and held by the netminder. And a very good game as Teresa Mialski makes another nice stop here. I zoom in to take a look at the Bulls goaltender. She's been very busy through this course of this game, very busy through the course of this tournament, but she has stood tall for the most part. And now an offensive zone face-off means you might have to go right back to work, but the Bulls are going to be able to clear it away. They move it up the right wing side and now trying to find a little speed here. Stick was slashed on the stick of Sonda. She just chips it in. The Flames try to thread it rink wide. That did not connect, and it's going to be an icing call upcoming as back to get it was number 7 in blue, Megan Popey, and that's going to be an icing call. Offensive zone face-off now for the Bulls after the icing call, and we'll move it to the far side of the rink, down to our left. Off the draw, they bang away at it. Dug out by the Bulls, a shot on by the Bulls, and that's going to end up just ricocheting over to the near side corner. They backhanded it around. It's a good job by Peters to keep the pressure on, but the Flames get it up to the line, and now they look to chip and chase, and they may have numbers. Could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. They're over the line and just falling down on the play, though, unable to center it there was Hegele. She stays on her feet, or stays on her knees, though, with the puck as it swung around the near side boards. Good job by the Flames. They will get over to it. And a steal now as the Bulls will rush back. Nice play by them. Over the line, Peters. Peters a shot. Net missed on the short side. It was kicked away by Gerber. Now behind the net, we're going to get a penalty upcoming. And it's going to be a Liberty call. Liberty about to get 2 minutes for high sticking, and the Flames down 2 with 6:24 to go, and they're going to have to get through a penalty kill now. Heading out office 23, Ashley Wright. Time of this penalty going to be the 13-minute, 36-second mark. And it'll be an offensive zone faceoff. Played on back, they send it rink wide. They look to walk into one to the Bulls, and they fire it in! Madeline Norton lets it go. It's going to be a hat trick for her. And the goal by Norton, her third of the game. She had 3 her last time out as well. And it is now a 5-2 game with the goal by Norton on the power play. And on the same play, we're going to get a penalty to Tulte. So it looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty also being called here. So the goal by Norton will count, and it'll stand just 7 seconds into the man advantage. But now Tulte's going to get 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. And the Flames are going to go to the power play here with a chance to get that goal right back. As you see at the top, Buffalo 5, Liberty 2. Face-off coming up at center ice. Hoberg brings it in over the line, looks to dip a shoulder wide. This is a big chance here for the Flames to get it back, right back down to 2 after giving up the third goal. After giving up the goal that made it a 3-goal lead. It's now jousting away at it in the corner, both teams at it. 14 minutes into the period. That's sent rink wide and will come out the other side, and didn't have enough to get back to the point, so the Bulls will have an opportunity. That's thrown ahead. Trying to catch up to it there was Norton. She's the 3-goal shooter in this one. Turned over, but then outletted back, and that got put right back on the stick of a Flame player as it's 2-on-5 in the zone, and the Bulls came away with it twice to kill more time off the clock. Dogged work by this Bulls penalty kill as they take 45 seconds off, trying to keep it away from the Flames. Now Hoberg protects well, moves it in over the line, looks to get wide, dips the shoulder, tries to cut to the middle, and she just threw it through the lip of the crease. She'll get help by way of Early coming off the bench. That's going to be stabbed back out to center, where Ashley Wright will now look to carry it in. She handed it actually on to Morris, who will just send it in. Early wants to go in after it. She's being chased there by Sauda. Sauda's going to come up with it and clear it the length. 48 to go in the man advantage. 5:04 left on the clock. The Flames trail by a score of 5-2. They will wind and look to accelerate through. Good protect there on the first move. Now they carry it in onside over the line, and that's going to be kicked into the skate of the defenseman Morris, but now this could lead to a break. Here's an opportunity. They try to cut in, forehand, backhand move, and just unable to finish the move was Peters, but instead it's going to end up being a penalty coming, a holding call on that move by Peters as she was going end to end, and the power play now will end with that holding call. I believe that is 23 going off. That is Ashley Wright. 4:44 the time of it, so that's going to be 15 minutes and 16 seconds. Bulls win the draw, throw it on goal, and that's going to be held, and we'll do it again that quickly. 16-16 the time as it's Ashley Wright serving the call. Holding is the call, and we're going to get an offensive zone face-off coming up here again after the last save and hold by the netminder Gerber. Played around the far side boards. Is it going to have enough to get out? It does. Knife down there as Mitchell plays it across in a 4 offside here. That's going to be sent on goal, so no icing there. And the Flames will look to, or excuse me, the Bulls look to kill more time, throw another one in long from center ice, and that again is going to be held by Gerber. .128 left now on the Bulls power play. 4:12 on the clock. It is a 5-2 lead here for Buffalo. They will work to the man advantage here. Face-off settling in for the draw will be Latour. They push it on back. Good rink-wide feet here. A little bit of room to walk into one. A shot, and that hit a body in front, and that's going to be corralled and brought on back. Here comes the rush by Hoberg. Hoberg over the line, drags back, trying to get a forehand shot on. Couldn't really do much with it, as the Bulls did a nice job getting back defensively to cut it off with 3:52 to go in the period. Bulls now go ahead and shoot it in. 3 Flames are back. They're going to have to just get it right back down the ice, and they will do just that. It was actually caught by Hoberg. She'll look to make a move over the line and does so. Tried to drag on through and could not. Good break up there, and that outlet missed everybody as it's going to just bounce off the near side boards. A big sweeping motion moves it right back in, and a good play there by Hofmeyer. A little bit of a collision right in front of us here. No harm, no foul, and the Flames are just going to wire it right back in. That was done by number 19, G. Laporte. Now it's a steal. Look out here. Could be an opportunity for Hagley. Moving in and around. Stick was lifted. Puck out of play. And we will get a whistle and a face-off upcoming with 3:15 to go in the game and a 31-second remaining on the power play for the Bulls. They have a 3-goal lead in this one. And a face-off coming up into the far side of the rink. They joust away at it. It's won by the Flames. They try to get it on through. That doesn't work. A little bit of a stick came up high potentially, but the referee says play on, and it'll get back out to Liberty, who's at center ice. That's just dumped right back in on a defensive play by Laporte. Stretch pass, missed everybody in blue, and Laporte again is going to shuffle it back in with just 9 to go in the penalty kill. Now the Bulls look to wind up and go. With speed, 3-on-3 potentially over the line. They take a shot on. That got blocked before it could get on goal, and the rebound was an easy standing up save for Gerber, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off here with 2:41 left in period number 3. Face-off, far side of the rink. They drop the puck. The Flames find some open ice, and they're just going to knock it over to the near side board. We are back to 5-a-side. We get a foot race here, and that was spiked away from early at the last minute. And the Bulls are just going to turn and send it right back out to center ice. Looking to dip on through. Nice move there in the inside-outside move. A long shot on. That's just going to skitter away to the near side corner. An opportunity was put on, I believe, by 8 Peters. Or, excuse me, check that. That was 18 Laporte. As the Flames continue to try to get some pressure on here, but they trail by 3 with 2:10 to go. Coming down the line, they hold it in. Held in for a moment. Now it's going to be cleared and maybe a 2-on-1 for the Bulls. Here they come. They move in. Norton sends it across. Back through to Norton. It never found its mark, and they take a swipe, and that's going to be held off as Peters and Norton were up on that rush, but Gerber is going to make the play on the puck, and we will get a whistle and a face-off now. 1:56 to go here in the period. This will be the last game of the season, I believe, for both of these teams, as their pool has been won by Minot State. They're going to switch off here. Who's going to take the face-off? Because settling in will be Talty. It's one and a long stretch pass right off a face-off win. Set play there for the Flames, didn't connect, but they're able to come back with it. Hoberg wanted to barrel her way in. She could not. Back at center ice, it's just going to be rolled in further. Didn't really get much further than Hoffmeyer. She tried to get it deep, but it was Sada who had it. Sada on a give and go, gets it back, gives it away. A long stretch pass finds its mark. Moving in, they try to find right, or play to the middle, I beg your pardon. That was Talty sending it rink wide. Bulls now move it to the middle. Look out here, chance out of the cage, and that just wouldn't work as Norton was in her bid for, I believe, her 4th of the game, and that's going to be held off by Gerber. We've got 1:16 on the clock now. 5-2 our score, as this game has been pretty much all Bulls here. Shots 39-11, score 5-2. Or 39-31. Score 5-2. All those numbers in favor of the Bulls. A clear attempt that'll get down the ice. We get a foot race here. Who's going to win it? It's going to roll slowly to Mielski, and that's just going to knock the net off, as Mielski didn't really slow up the player, and crashing into the post there is going to be number 6, Brittany Hegley. She seems okay, none the worse for wear. She will get up and head off toward the Liberty bench with 1:05 left in the period. So Minot State looks like they're advancing. Lake had advanced. They were playing an elimination game behind us right now, a 1-0 lead for North Dakota State. I believe the winner of that one would advance. And I believe Assiniboine has also, or excuse me, it's Bishops that's advanced as well. There's a shot on, a save, and the rebound going to be grabbed with 53.4 to go in this one. Offensive zone face-off here for the Bulls. Time winding down, 54-3.4. The Flames had cut it to 4-2, but just were unable to get it any closer than that, as that is an outlet pass and a race to the puck. Coming out to play it, and it will be held, and a little bit of a snow shower there. Oh, and a big collision. Oh, and another big collision. Wow, 2 big collisions. After the big snow shower was put on the goaltender, a Buffalo player responded, and then a Liberty player took equal exception. Early is heading to the penalty box, so she got one of the 2 hits. And it looks like number 3 in blue got the other, and those 2 will just sit there for the remainder of the game. Yeah, it was Mitchell and Early with the big hits with time winding down. And very rarely in the women's game do you have to say keep your head up in the final couple of minutes, but we're going to need to keep your head up in the final couple of minutes here. Yeah. A referee over at the scorer's table. Let's take a look here as we'll take a look into the zone. 44.7 left. The snow shower, then collision 1, then collision 2, and that looked like that's going to be all that there is out of this. They may send both players off, as the referee's still over at the scorer's table with 44.7 left on the clock. Now the ref heads over to the Liberty bench to talk it over with their coach. As you can see right there, the other player in the box as well for that big check. And now the referee will meander on over to the Bulls bench, look for the coach, and have a conversation here as well. And it looks like the extra 2, as there are now 2 Flames in the box, so it looks like there might be an extra 2 to Liberty, which means Buffalo will end on the man advantage. Well, no, it's 4 aside, but there are 2 players in the box. Off the draw, it's going to be controlled. Norton's going to play it around. Held in as we get to the 4 aside action here. Save and the rebound on the backside. Liberty just unable to get cash in right there. Now they bring it out, do the Bulls. They gain the line, the red, and now in on the blue. Shot on is saved, and it's going to be held by the netminder there, and we'll get a whistle and a face-off upcoming. Missed the goal call, or missed the calls on the penalties, but it's going to be Early and Mitchell who are going to enjoy the rest of their day from the penalty box, as we now also only have 22.5 to go here in period number 3, a period that's taken quite a while to get to the end of. Point shot there, didn't get through. The Flames now turn. Will they make time for one more push with 13 to go? It's a rink-wide feed that was read by the Bulls. Norton wanted to push it in further. Norton's got it again. She will just carry it over the line onside with 3 seconds, 2 and 1, and the Flames will clear it down, and that will do it. The Buffalo Bulls will end their season on a high note as they will take their last game of pool play by a score of 5-2. As you can see them celebrating, it was a kind of a physical affair here, but the Flames will end up falling here to the Bulls. Both teams now going to be outside the playoff picture here, as their division, their pool I should say, was won by Minot State earlier yesterday, actually I believe is when they did it, when they had beaten both of these teams, and now we'll go the official ceremonial handshake. It was a spirited contest. The Bulls used the 3 goals by Norton really to make all the difference in the world, and that made it the 5-2, help pace the Bulls, I should say, to a 5-2 victory. Folks, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we got 2 more games still on the slate for today. Please be sure you join us. You're watching the ACHA Division II Women's National Tournament. You're watching it on the ACHA Network, powered by YouTube.